This is a deep neck flexor activation. So it's these like smaller muscles, these stabilizing muscles of the front of your neck, and the more of the muscles that help those deep neck stabilizers would be like your SCM, your upper traps, your scalenes, all those kind of muscles help assist, but we really don't want those muscles taking over. We don't want the back of the neck taking over the job of the deep neck flexors. And I like to think of the deep neck flexors as the core of the neck. So we have these muscles that help to stabilize the cervical spine and the head and the neck. And then we have these muscles that help to stabilize those deep core muscles that help to stabilize the lumbar spine or the lower back and the pelvis. So this one is specifically, we're trying to get this kind of deep frog in your throat sensation. So we'll go over it. So I want you to visualize a rod going through, if you go to the back of your ears or through your ears, you want to think about this rod going through your head. So that's the visual. So again, visualize that rod, we'll say going through your ears. It's an easy spot to find. And you're just going to drop your chin down just before you have to put in a lot of effort. We're not trying to drive that chin down. We're just trying to gently drop the chin down. And then we're just gently looking up. Again, just to where it's a very little effort. Drop the chin down and bring the chin up. So keep visualizing that rod going through your ears. And we're just rotating around that rod. Okay, and then I want you to just gently drop your chin and hold it, and then just take some pressure off the back of your head. So I'm not lifting my head, so I'm not lifting it up. I'm just going to take some pressure off. And the goal is to feel this deep kind of frog sensation in the front of your throat. So feel this activation here. So if you look up, you drop your chin down, and then you take some pressure off the mat. Trying to feel that connection there. So we're just trying to bring some awareness to it. Let's activate it a little bit. Okay, so if you got that, if you feel like you can access the deep throat muscles, you're gonna drop your chin, try to hold it there. And then relax. So we're just trying to increase the time that we're spending trying to activate that, because part of it is endurance. Sometimes when if it starts to fatigue, those other muscles will start to take over, and then we gotta just reset, take a break, look back and forth. Okay, so whenever we're doing an exercise where you're up in a curl and we're holding the head up, we want to feel these deep neck flexors doing the work, doing the main work. Okay, so let's drop that chin again. Now I want you to lift your head just a tiny bit off the mat. And our head is about 10 to 12 pounds, so this should feel heavy. But the goal is to feel like, can you get those deep neck flexors to work? And then relax. Look up, just give yourself a little reset, drop your chin down, and then lift. And lower down and relax. Okay, and then we can carry it over to, okay, drop your chin down. You're gonna come up into a curl. That sternum sinks down as you come up into a curl. And now let's see if I can hold this position and feel deep into my throat, those deep neck flexors doing the job and holding that. And again, these are endurance muscles. They're meant to work for long periods of time, but as you fatigue, sometimes the back of your neck will want to kick in, the sides of your neck will want to kick in more, and then you'll feel those sensations there. And that is just your cue. Let's take a quick break. Let's look back and forth. Let's do a couple more head nods, and then reset, or we go to some more support. Okay, so that's the goal. The goal is to, whenever we're thinking about how we want the neck to support The head, we want to feel like these are the main muscles that are supporting that, and then the other muscles come in to help out.